other qualifications, I'm sure you will wonder how much of knowledge he has and what sort of a knowledgeable and wealthy person he is. If I repeated some of his specialties: strategic planning, pricing and product and service management, business and customer analytics, customer value management, international business, e-commerce, regulatory affairs, budgeting and forecasting, company evaluations, due diligence, market research, business process re-engineering. I know whom I am talking to, and you know who is that special guest. He is currently holding the position of president at IESA, Toastmasters Club, and it is none other than Mahesh Amarasiri, one of our senior managers. He will address you how to overcome fear of public speaking. Over to you, Mahesh.
Thank you very much, Tuminda, for that introduction, and apparently he made me nervous on that introduction. So, let me start with the presentation. While he is working on the technical matters, how many of you are aware about the term phobia? Term phobia? What does it mean? Fear. Some of us are just scared of cockroaches. Sounds familiar. And some of us cannot climb up and look down. So, as human beings, it's quite natural. We have certain phobias. And there was a research that has been done on this area, and people were asked to rank the difficulties and the bad experience that they have. And one obvious first is death, something we don't want to have as human beings. Can anybody guess number 2? Public speaking. So public speaking is something which is considered as a near-death experience. Because it is near-death experience. And many of us don't want to do it. But the point here is, if you are scared of cockroaches, you can avoid them. If you are scared of climbing up, you can avoid that. But can you avoid public speaking? Can you avoid public speaking? Can you avoid public speaking? You can't simply do it. You can't simply do it. At one point of time, you have to get exposed. And if you try to avoid this, what will happen? You will be simply somebody. So it's important to understand the fact that we cannot avoid this, so that we need to learn this art. Very simple. So, but the problem is that most of us try to avoid this, because it's a near-death experience. So my objective of this presentation is just to highlight the factors that is driving the fear of public speaking and how to control it. So I'm going to briefly explain on how to control the fear of public speaking. Why do you think public speaking is such a fear? Because of anxiety. What does anxiety mean? How many of you can recall your first day in the university? How was the feeling? Are you comfortable, nervous, stressed?
Excited.
Because, why? The reason? It's not a familiar experience. You know, you have second thoughts always, especially before getting into the university, how you will be treated. All this is because it's a new experience. When you get to the first job interview, same. Because it's not a familiar experience. So one of the causes for anxiety is that new and unknown situation. When you are going through an unfamiliar situation or a new situation, you always have this anxiety. It's quite natural. It's fine. It's perfect. It's all right to have. And the second reason is, from our childhood, we were taught to win. We need to become the first in the class, we need to go through all these exams. And we were encouraged to win always. We were not encouraged to fail. It's again the common human feeling. We don't want to fail. And after the induction also, I cannot fail in front of this audience. So I'm nervous. So the second reason is the risk of failure. So this is one of the factors that creates anxiety. The third one is potential for appearing foolish. Why don't people ask questions from the lecturers, especially in the university? Why don't people give their comments, especially in the meetings? Why don't people talk in the meetings? Because they will think, okay, I might sound foolish. That's the fear. Because of that factor, it creates anxiety. And the fourth element is, how does the audience will react to whatever the jokes? If you are cracking a joke, will they laugh at you? It's a chance. Again, will they accept my message? Is my English good? Can I deliver a good speech in fluent English? So these are the factors that is driving anxiety. And all of us goes through this experience in different ways, in different times, every day. What happens is when anxiety starts, our body starts reacting. Body reacts in different ways. First thing is it forms a hormone called adrenaline. I'm not a bios. Anybody who has done bioscience, I didn't do it. Those who have done bioscience will know what the reaction is. It increases your heartbeat. It increases your heartbeat, and as a result, it pumps a lot of blood to your brain and to your muscles. It creates energy. Because why? To deliver the speech, you need a lot of energy. The speech has to be processed. The word has to come out from your mouth at the same time. You need to look at the audience. You need to have your body movements. So all things has to happen at the same time. It needs a lot of energy. Adrenaline creates a positive energy. So that's why our body is made for that. However, at the same time, there are some negative effects. While it is creating some positive elements of carrying more blood and things like that, it has a lot of negative effects. What are those negative effects? These are the symptoms. Increased heart rate. You sometimes hear your own heartbeat. You sometimes hear your own heartbeat. So you got the increased heart rate. Butterflies in your stomach. Sounds familiar? Yes. So sometimes cannot breathe properly because of that symptom. Incontrovertible shakes. Starting from legs and over the limb that you can shake. And you will feel that. Lightheadedness. You feel dizzy. Sweating. Sweating on your palms. Sweating on your forehead. Even I have that now. So this is quite natural to have all these anxiety symptoms. And all the speakers, whether you are a beginner or a world champion speaker of Toastmasters or a president of the United States, all are going through this. It is quite natural to have this, and what we need to do is to manage this. These symptoms are good. It's good to have that. It creates some positive elements. But if we manage this, we can deliver good speech. So, what are the ways of managing this? How do you manage it? How many of you can drive? Right. So, have you all become good drivers overnight or over a period of time? The first day you get behind the wheel, you sometimes would have braked the accelerator instead of the brake, or the other way around. That was the first day. Then over a period of time, you made a lot of blunders, accidents. After some time, you become a good driver. So you need to learn by doing it. And Toastmasters is a program that has been developed on that pillar. Toastmasters believes in learning by doing something. So this is why this speech program is all about. So experience. It's like another skill, like learning to drive, like learning to swim. It's another skill that you need to learn. You need to learn by doing it. There are several ways. Practice in front of a mirror. Rehearse in front of family and friends. Because it's a known audience, they will not laugh at you. And again, delivering a speech before your Toastmasters club. Because those who come to Toastmasters want to improve their public speaking. They all also have that fear of public speaking. That's why they are here in the first place. So nobody's there to laugh at you. The similar audience. Plus, if you really go through the roles that Toastmastering has, there are about 20 roles that you need to play. 20 plus roles that you need to play in a given Toastmastering system. Starting from the counter to speech evaluators, there are a lot of roles that you need to play. And everybody has to speak minimum 20 seconds during the round robin session. That's the starting point. And if you're a counter, all what you need to do is count the number of R's that somebody has made, come in front, Toastmaster XY, Mr. X, had made this much of R's, Toastmaster Y had this much of R's. That itself is a speech. If you're a grammarian, you need to count the number of grammar mistakes who will come and tell that. If you're a timer, you need to, all what you need to do is record the timing and come in front and tell Mr. X has taken this much of minutes. So all these things prepares you to become better speaker. Because all these things are speeches by nature in different magnitudes. If you are evaluator, it's a 2-minute speech. It has an opening, it has a delivery, it has a conclusion. So all the roles are designed to improve your speaking skills. So make use of that. So what I would recommend is, if you want to really improve, do make use of Toastmaster meetings, especially the roles. It's not only limited, it's a misconception that the Toastmaster is only for the prepared speeches. Or it's not nothing like that. All the roles are designed to improve your listening skills, the leadership skills, as well as for your speaking skills. If you get a chance to do a presentation or a demo in front of audience, what we normally do is we try to avoid it. But when you have the opportunity, grab it from both hands. This is a golden opportunity for you to do a better speech next time. The visualization. Have you heard about Stephen Covey? 7 Habits. And in that book, he had made a nice comment. He says everything is made twice. First, in your mental picture, first you visualize it, then you build it. It's like building. When you first build the building, you have the prototype, you have the blueprint, then only you go and put your structure in place. You can do the same for speeches. First visualize how you are being introduced. Just close your eyes and visualize how you have been introduced by the introducer. Then people start applauding. Then you come in front and deliver your speech step by step. In control, you are in control. People are nodding their heads. Some are laughing. Some are just yawning. That's fine. You are delivering your speech, then you are done with your speech, you hand over the control to the Toastmaster, you go back, then people start applauding again, then the evaluator comes in, he says, okay, I like your speeches because of these reasons, these are the areas that you will do your next speech. And after the meeting, people come and congratulate you, give you your comments, I like the speech, something like that. So just visualize the whole process of delivering your speech. To eliminate, it will definitely eliminate your anxiety. So there are 2 things. First, you need practice. Experience matters. Second thing is visualization. Thirdly, if you have that butterfly syndrome or that heartbeat syndrome, do some relaxation techniques. Just do some stretching exercises like this. If you are feeling nervous, just do this. Couple of exercises like this. Stretch yourself and you feel comfortable. And breathing. Just take a deep breath. Like this and exhale from your mouth. When you do it a couple of times, you will see that. You will start seeing that your anxiety goes off. So So you need to do a little bit of stretching and breathing exercises to control your handshake. Finally, it's normal to feel nervous. If you don't feel nervous, there's something wrong. That's what you need to be aware. And all the speakers, starting from a very beginner to the most experienced speaker, do feel nervous at different degrees. So we need to be aware of that, just that we need to manage. And the best part is, even though you are nervous, your audience won't notice. Your heartbeat, nobody hears, only you will hear that. Then your butterflies, nobody will see, only you will know that. Then the sweating, have you noticed? No, nobody has noticed. No? So don't worry. So all these things, even though you are noticed, the best thing is that nobody will notice that you are noticed. When you control that, that's fine. You have done a fantastic job. So use those methods I mentioned earlier: the experience, the visualization, the breathing relaxation techniques, to avoid or try to control the anxiety using those techniques and master it. And finally, when you are given a chance to speak or given a chance to do a demo in front of audience, grab it by both hands.